So, what's up? Let's do this.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Of what? Up in smoke!
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
What the fuck am I to do? Eh? What?
Wait a minute. So let's stream in
50 years! What?
exactly.
Up in smoke!
What happened here?
Come
Oh,
on.
go, what do you...
And he's
Whole... No.
good luck rebuilding. Farewell.
What the fuck am I...
Yes, not this. I needed this.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Years! Of what? Up in smoke!
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Indeed.
Years of work up in smoke!
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out to plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. My humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
From a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. Boot prints. A man's. Large. Stinks of piss and vodka. Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail. Lost his boots and jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. to the village. Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound. Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Devil sits in the old oak.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Fine. I'll agree to that if you swear to stop playing with fire. Fail to do that and I'll come back, and someone will get hurt.
Of course, Master Witcher. I swear on me dead mum. Your gold, and here's to your health. Down with the black ones and non-humans alike.
Warren house me devil head hurt.
Damn. I got so cheap.
Couldn't track your arsonist down. Sorry about that.
Damn shame. Well, the black ones might catch him eventually. Do you need anything? I managed to save some things from the fire. And my anvil's whole. I could bang something out. You know, can use every copper now.
Nah.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Take care.
Greeting.
Take care.
Okay, so um
Bobbing about like shit in a blowhole.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
Go, go.
Yes?
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
okay, let's ask her what's with her.
Yes?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word, gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Boring.
Farewell.
Okay, so what do we do now? Okay, let's get rid of some more secondary quests like this one. This is a very interesting quest.
We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's. But guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they were feared of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me, keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Let's do it.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
I am simply moving on. I think it would look better if we do this during the night. Banners calling themselves teenagers, so they are hiding in the nearby world. They have been declared outlaws and threat to Emperor's substance.
You're here, good. Bastion... His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but
Honestly, I hate how
many a
Geralt-
soldier's
Geralt
dropped his
looks.
shield.
His beard's like too short.
especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
There's a lot of So I don't get one thing, like it says rusty Wellenford. So it has been a couple of days and this sword already rusted and still makes any sense.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son. Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him. Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son. He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastian! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
It's not for fun, Bastian. Okay, your brother right, it's too risky. What now?
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in.
Yeah, you better, bro.
Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Let's loot this place up. Okay, now what? So let's... Okay, now this, like there's a quest. It's kind of... Dude, stop. Okay. So this... I remember this quest. Let's do it.
Run, Roach. Now let's... Hey-ya!
That's not even my heart. I mean, is it me or this armor is stupid? Like, this new armor, this Netflix armor is stupid. It seems as if like it melted or something.
Something moved. Hey!
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key.
Me pen.
Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery.
True.
He sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left, locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract.
God, I hate Geralt.
Fine, I'll go in,
Probably a
look
smart
around. You should wait here,
base
just
for
in
sure.
case.
Okay, now let's loot this place up.
A corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kinda soldier
What's
identical.
that, dearie?
Interesting. Nothing.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
I don't know if you guys have ever played this game, but this is Taller. And when you arranged to meet, you fucking show up. I did risk my life into a blasted operation. I ended up standing there with my pawing cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian was better than that, but you...
Found the pan, have ye?
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
True.
Found the pan, have ye?
Yeah, shut up.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road. Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pie.
Damn, that's a lot of food. Thank you, lady. Okay, now what? Oh.
Sleep will lend you strength.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
Nah.
If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree. If you could drop your price... That settles it then.
43.
Fine, I'll help.
Dude.
Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now, no one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Damn it.
Move it! The infamous well. Strange, no sign of a ghost. Grass around the well at a certain time of day. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a new wraith. Something's tied the Noon Wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world. A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there. But it's not his blood. Journal might be useful. That bracelet might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place. Stains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive. Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades.
Yeah, only again.
Another print by the well. Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off.
True.
Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs. Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
So before I do this, let's...
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Okay, let's go in the inventory.
And the bracelet. Igni. Hey, I think it worked. Damn, you're ugly. She's gone. For good. Slower.
Damn deer, stick the bark of the trees again.
Not so fast, Roach. Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. Good luck.
It's raining, it's pouring, and Vermeer's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and went to
Raise your glass with me.
It's Durban now.
Dervan. Not
Freak.
My gran told me about Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. That's when he started twisting.
Okay, so where do we go? Here.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut. Yes?
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarrelled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
10 crowns. My, like this herbalist, she has a big heart. Okay, so moving on.
Run, Roach.
Love this game, I'm about to dedicate it. Okay, so first of all, Dante, thanks for coming to my channel. So, are you going to play the next gen update? Or are you going to play the regular game? Like I've, if you ask me, I've finished this game like, I finished the base game maybe 3 times and the DLCs once or maybe twice, but I haven't finished this game with the next generation update. It looks really good. So do you see any difference on PS4? Because I have I think I have a very good rig. Not very I'm like not boasting or anything. I think I have a very if the as far as PC is concerned, if 10x10 was like the best rig ever, I might be at 7.5 or 8. So my experience is really good. I'm playing at 4K with every settings maxed, and like I've mentioned, I have like almost 400 hours on this game, and playing this game again with this update, it's really good. It looks good, but it's not very stable.
Come on, Roach.
I mean, it needs to be fixed. People are really angry about it because most of the PC gamers, they don't have very high-end graphic cards. Like I have a high-end graphic card, so they're very complaining, and they have every right to complain. CD Projekt Red, you know, the developer of The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk 2077. I don't know.
Hey there.
They kind of did some shady business, but in the end, this was a free update. You can't blame them much. Okay, so I was, so right now I was supposed to sell these 2 trophies I have for some cash. Coin actually. That's awesome. Textures. I hope the developers fix it.
Looking for trouble?
But I don't know. I don't think they will fix it anytime soon if they do. Like on PC, on 14 December when this, what do you call it? This next gen update was released.
Greetings.
It was horrible. Really bad. It was crashing. So they released 2 hot fixes. They didn't call it patches. They didn't call it like the game's version remained the same. They were just like of 1 or 2 GBs.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Like at the moment, okay, let me sell my trophies first. So at the moment, if you ask me, Geralt looks horrible. Like I hate his like his beard. It's too short. It's never as short as this. So it's not growing either. So there are certain small problems, but I don't think, because like I said, it's a free update, they won't fix it very easily.
Draw it or not?
And now I've heard that there's this new DLC coming of Cyberpunk 2077. So I'm pretty sure, because of course that DLC would bring them money. So they're more focused on that. The developers, they're more focused on that.
Freak.
Oh.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fist starting to itch.
Have you ever played The Witcher 2?
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a bit about my experience. I played this game the first time back in 2015. I still remember it was summer here,
What happened to the lilies?
and I
Took him
hated
down.
it. I simply hated
Took
it.
him down.
I
to
mean,
hang
at
a
that
golden
time I kind
sun
of
on
had a
them.
mid-ranged PC rig. It was very decent, but I hated this game.
I
So
cannot
I
show Temerian
so I didn't
colours.
play it.
They'll come and burn the tavern down.
So after like
Maybe
a couple
it's
of
true what they
years,
say.
I played
You
it
fond of
again.
the
And I loved
Imperials?
it.
You Nilfgaard's whore?
Because in those 2 years, I kind of had a knack of
I'll let that pass.
RPG games.
I know grief eats at your heart.
Okay,
No
so
shit. They had my
like I
sister,
told you, I've
dragged her out the
finished with
cloister
The Witcher
like
3
a dog. Said Nilfgaard's
a bunch
no
of
place
times.
for
I have like
superstition, but they
almost
don't fear the
400
wrath of the gods.
game
and
hours
you,
on this game.
do you fear
So
it?
then I don't know, I kind
If
of
not for Annie,
decided
your child would have
to play
choked
The
on its
Witcher 2.
navel string. You owe
And so
your
I bought
son
The Witcher 2.
attending to the birth, and you don't
And
fear the
the
gods.
problem
of
with
earth.
playing a
You don't
prequel
fear
of
it,
a
you
sequel
cunt.
is that it doesn't look as good. Obviously it couldn't be as good as the sequel.
Leave me be!
So in the beginning it was kind of hard for me to play it, but its story is very good. Like it makes so much sense.
Recognize this medallion.
Like The Witcher 3
You
would
know
make
what
a
it
lot of
means.
sense.
Back off.
You know exactly what's happening right
You
now,
alright?
Temeria, because at that time,
They say Witcher's still young'uns.
okay, I'm not giving you any spoilers.
true.
So, The Witcher 2 is very good
What
for
the
its
Emperor
time.
promised you,
It has
freaks?
an excellent story.
Your own land, like he did the elves once.
Shit,
Get
I'm gonna
out,
get beat
all
up.
of you.
We ain't going nowhere,
Oh, thank God! I thought it's a fist fight.
and neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Your melon and shit down your neck! What the fuck?
Pathetic.
You know, I hate fighting in close spaces. Like I hate it because you can't move around much, especially fist fights in close spaces. Like even the noobest NPC might beat you up, because right now I'm playing at Death
It's
March.
alright. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face. God save us.
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
According to me, this is one of the best parts of the game.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
What's the Lady of the Lake?
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's Good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in
right.
blood?
I haven't seen The
Sorry.
Witcher. I haven't read The
Wasn't
Witcher
expecting
book.
to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all
As
how
far
I
as the
imagined we'd
Netflix
meet.
show is concerned,
How did you imagine it?
You didn't
I love
imagine you'd
Henry
have a
Cavill.
Nilfgaardian
I think he
escort.
played
Don't
the
get me
character
wrong,
of Geralt of
Yennefer.
Rivia very
I'm
well.
glad to see
It
you.
wasn't as
But
like
I
I
do
wasn't
think you
expecting
owe
him
us an
to be so
explanation.
good.
And I shall provide it.
I'm sad he
In
left,
Vizima. Ready your horses.
but the story was like I haven't read the books, but I've heard that it's not canon at all. Like not like most. I don't know. I didn't like it. Why Vizima? What's the rush?
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can we take a moment
Sadly, we cannot.
I
Someone
hate-
awaits you,
I'm gonna be
Geralt.
honest with you. I hate
Someone who doesn't like to be
the
kept waiting.
the Netflix Nilfgaardian armor. I don't know how to
Emperor
turn it
Emir
off,
var
but I hate
Emrys.
it.
Or to those on more
It
intimate
looks like it
terms
has
with him,
melted or something.
the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we
So
saw
have you
each other,
seen
he
the
wanted to
Tyrion
kill me.
Lannister Easter egg?
Well, now he wishes to make
Skellige?
you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The
Okay,
sooner we
so
set off, the
I
sooner
love,
you'll find out.
What about you?
Jaskier.
I'm going in
You know
the
the
opposite
portrayal
direction.
Of Dandelion?
I somehow doubt the
I think the actor
Emperor's
was very
invitation
good. Like, he
mentioned
seemed like
me.
Dandelion.
Besides,
I mean,
I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen.
portrayed
Remember?
Dandelion
Yeah,
as
I
annoying
remember.
he is in the game.
Thanks for your help,
That's a big
Vesemir.
plus.
See you soon.
Henry Cavill was very good.
How's your horse?
And What
Swift?
else was
Can't
good?
complain. Why do you ask?
I'd
Jennifer
like to be
was
back
horrible.
behind some
I
thick
hated
city
the-
walls.
I love
as
this
soon
Jennifer.
As possible.
I mean, but I hated that. I like. Damn it! Kinda disappointed. By the way, have you ever seen in Velen, like if you go to, sorry, not Velen, if you go to this one corner of the White Orchard map, you actually see Vizima.
You know, had
Like
a
from
dream
far,
about
far
you
away,
recently.
you see the castle
Knowing
or the
you,
palace,
it was
whatever.
probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then,
But then,
Just Google it. Just Google where can I see Vizima from White Orchard. And it will exactly show you where you need. It's kind of at the edge of the map. It's right there. This is the same location.
Yennefer, how
we
they...
shall
See
talk of this
that?
tomorrow, all right?
So
After
you
the
can see that in
audience.
the map. I mean, okay. If you ask me,
This bard's
Um,
tale begins
I
near
wish
White Orchard, with my dear
the
friend Geralt
location in
of
the
Rivia
Witcher 3
seeking
Vizima
his
was not
lover
just a
Bjorn,
palace. It
the
was
sorceress
the
Yennefer.
whole palace area
She'd
outside as
eluded
well.
him for years, but now seemed
I don't
just
know.
a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that
Okay,
Yen
so I'm gonna
was
give you
in
my opinion
nearby
about The Witcher
Vizima.
4. Don't hate me for it. I don't want the main character of The Witcher 4 to be Ciri at all. Oh, I hope you recovered well. Was it bad? The infection.
It must suffice.
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his
I
full
love the
title or
Chamberlain.
not at
like
all.
this character, the Chamberlain,
The gentleman will be
married
seated on
something.
the
I don't know what's his
bergère
name. I've forgotten it. But he's the
The
Chamberlain.
what now?
in that
I love his sass.
chair.
He's sassy as fuck.
Gladwin,
You know
reshape
exactly
the
what I'm
gentleman's
telling you.
sideburns to half an
So
inch.
in the White Orchard, you saw Geralt's beard, like it wasn't as thick as this, and all of a sudden it just grew. And in the beginning of the game, like when you land in White Orchard, after the dream and everything, he has a beard as thick as this, and right in the middle of White Orchard, it kind of vanished. So these are the small bugs the game has. Something wrong with my beard. Fine, just cut it, bro.
Fine. Then what? Gonna do my nails too?
If time permits. Sadly, the day is short.
You know how to do that.
While the list of hygienic and cosmetic treatments that the
Why is there
gentleman
some kind of a
should
mod? You
undergo
dropped the towel. I'm sorry,
is
I'm so
really
confused.
rather long.
Tilt
Like
your
on
head back,
PC, there are a
please,
lot of like
and sit still.
nude mods of The Witcher 3. I swear I haven't tried them, but like if you play the game, everyone's naked.
How goes it? Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned.
Yes, General.
Oh.
The gentleman will be more.
Oh,
or
wait a
less
minute.
presentable.
You're asking
Who's this
that
guy?
how do you keep the
He a
towel
barber too?
in the inventory, right? So you can wear it after? No, I don't.
No. Morvran Vorius, commander of the Alba Division. Yennefer's
To
escort.
get dressed and then drop it.
They were my men. All of them. Indeed, were. For none have returned to Vizima, have they?
Oh.
I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday.
enough.
Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time. And a razor to your throat.
Your men died in battle as soldiers in Wildhead. Okay.
Your men died in battle, as soldiers tend to.
I see their fate does not trouble you overly.
True. But I'm guessing the fate of those whose country they invaded didn't overly trouble them.
Nordlings.
I love the straightforward.
We can bathe
straightforwardness
you,
of Geralt.
shave
The game
you,
is, like,
and
so
clothe
direct.
you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done. Shall I shave him once more against the grain?
No, he himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you
Okay,
soon.
so I have this observation I've always had.
Now the
You
gentleman
saw this
may
General
dress.
Voorhees or whatever. Have you ever seen how pale he is? He looks like a vampire. Okay, tell me, how's the game on Switch? Like, I always wonder, how's The Witcher 3 on Switch? Is it very stable? How does it look? The reason why I'm asking you
Sadly, I did not receive exact
how it looks
measurements.
is because
If the garments
I'm a
chafe, our
graphics
tailor will
enthusiast. I
adjust.
love my game to look excellent. I'm playing it on native 4K forever. I even changed my screen recently. So for me, graphics and the gameplay are very important, both of them. Any color as long as it's black. Okay.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
What do you mean?
Vedimi.
On the in
Directly
Vizima?
out of Nordlind.
Okay, so now I'm supposed to like drop the okay, when I wear the clothes. Okay, wait a minute. Let's drop this towel. This. Did I do it right? I dropped it and picked it up again. Okay, honestly, I've tried this on my these two on my previous playthroughs. I'm gonna try this now. Okay. I think I do. Okay, let's try it out. Maybe I don't.
This might come as news to the gentleman, but a towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress.
Okay, bro. Shut up. Honestly, I love the sass of this dude. He's probably the best NPCs of the game. One of
Black
the best.
suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying.
Okay, be honest with me.
So what now?
So,
Powder my nose?
do you think Geralt looks
No
the best
need.
without
The
beard or with
gentleman's
the beard? If you ask
complexion
me,
is light enough.
I swear I'm not
gentleman
saying
is
it
to
because I have
stand
a long
before
ass
the
beard.
ruler
I'm
of
saying
the
it
north
because he
and
looks
south.
old without the beard.
I must confirm that
cooler
he
with the
knows
beard.
how to bow.
Like his skin looks more wrinkly with the beard. Without the beard, sorry.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to
Leg
chest.
extended, hand flat.
The gentleman will rehearse.
Right leg forward. Okay. Oh my goodness. I forgot.
Wrong,
Oh,
wrong.
bro.
Once more.
I always get this wrong.
Leg extended,
Okay, so I'm gonna
Hand
tell
flat.
you. I like it.
Head down.
Him with the beard.
chin
And his
to chest.
hair's open like this.
The gentleman will rehearse.
Left leg forward. Let's do with left leg forward.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
But I don't like the short hair. I don't like the short hair in Geralt. He doesn't even look like Geralt.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice.
I mean, he doesn't
Spoken
look
loudly,
he kind of
clearly,
looks like
and
it's-
with respect.
He has a white, like he's white haired, and with the white beard, a normal person would look old. But according to my opinion, he doesn't look old. Kind of looks young because apparently Geralt is 100 years old.
In grimi eb art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvoet. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Nah, I'm not bowing, man. Man, the Chamberlain is
Your
gonna dis-
Imperial Majesty.
Arer eb the orde.
Veljen namen, vatgen favort.
Okay, in the school of Witcher, do you think Geralt is the best Witcher? At least in
So
his
many
time.
months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger.
Okay, so
The
I'm gonna
wild
ask you
hunt
one thing. So,
pursues
do you
her.
think that in The Witcher 4,
You will find her and bring
do you
her to
want
me.
the main character to be Ciri? Or do you want the character to be customized like you do in Cyberpunk 2077? Like you can have any character you want. She's back here, sure.
Are you sure?
Like if you ask me,
Ciri,
I don't
left,
want the main
went
character,
far away.
character to be
Do
Ciri.
you
I
believe
swear I'm
I
not being
drag you
dyslexic.
here in the middle
I
of
want
a war to
the main
discuss
character
a
to be a
rumor?
proper Witcher.
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be.
Oh, that's for sure.
I
He
haven't
is
the time
definitely
to
connected
convince you,
Ciri.
nor
Like
the
he-
desire, in fact.
I don't know if I should say
Yennefer
this,
will do
but
that after the audience.
I think he kind of attracts drama.
How many men in your army? 20,000?
And I
30?
think that's mostly
So why
because
me?
You know why? Because
he
she trusts
indulges,
you.
like he
She
indirectly
trusts me.
indulges
Yes.
in these
So tell me why you were
political
looking
stuff.
for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For
Customized
reasons
might
of
be very
state,
better.
as always.
Like either you could be a mage, or you could
Enough
be a
of this
witcher.
banter. You will agree regardless, if for no other reason than because I shall pay you more than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Need information on motivation. Okay.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid!
Mererid. His name's Mererid.
Take him to the sorceress.
No, it's okay. I think, okay, I'm gonna... Wait a minute. I'm gonna turn down the volume. I'm gonna turn on the test, like, here you go.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax, nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one.
Like he's gonna say, I'm gonna get punished. Like,
For the
dude,
breaches
shut
of
up.
etiquette for one day.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. If you ask me, I love fantasy. Let's call it high fantasy. Okay.
What?
I love The Lord of the Rings. I read the book. I played the game. I watched the movies. Very disappointed with the Rings of Power. Very disappointed. Like, I don't even want to talk about that. But I still don't know the like if I want to read the books, I would read them chronologically, the way they were written by the writer. So I don't know. Maybe if I read The Witcher, obviously its original work would be in Polish. Let's talk with this dude. And now I'm gonna tell you. Remember when I told you that he looks like a vampire? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. The last 2 or 3 times I always bowed down to the Emperor. I was like, no, I'm not going to him anymore.
Mind if I interrupt?
I hate this hard.
Why not join in instead?
We're discussing neutrality. How difficult it is to preserve.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. You remember that that Captain Peter, the Nilfgaardian garrison commander in the White Orchard? Like, this guy, this Nilfgaardian officer, I'm not talking about the general, I'm talking about this other guy. They have the same voice actor.
Know a thing or two about that.
Care to explain?
Never changes. I try to stay out of things, stand aside. Then comes an urgent summons, and an offer I can't refuse. Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject?
Yeah, go on.
So, talk to the Emperor.
Why did he summon you?
So not even you know.
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witcher's contract.
Oh, come on, bro.
Some werebubs.
Like, that was very petty of him. Like,
see ya.
Dude.
Soon, mind you.
Did I not request? The gentleman will...
Yes, pen as clean.
Ren Vatkan,
Now, how do you open up that secret passage up? I think it's here somewhere.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later.
Dude,
Please
go away.
stay with me.
It's here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. I think that triggers it. I swear that does.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
What do you mean about the party? Okay, fine. Sir, blah 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 blah. There's too much text.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
Anywho.
gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal
Oh, no doubt about that.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords, secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun, your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trolde. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Okay, now let's do this place up. Holy shit. Holy shit. What just happened?
Scars healed nicely.
A shame I have no time.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well, avoid him.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the Free City still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships, and Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
True.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Nín to me a data.